Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Before I get started, I want to do the usual thing. Subscribe, hit the like button, comment. Let me know what you think about the video today, please. I appreciate all the comments. It's absolutely been wonderful feedback. Thank you so much. So now that's done, I am going to talk about a subject today that it's seems to be in my life lately. I guess this is probably because of where I live and what I've been doing lately. It seems like pretty much all my life, my adult life anyway, I have been looking after people. When my girls were young and going to school, I had two children of my own, two beautiful girls, two beautiful daughters. And I end up probably raising about 6 others. But I always said I would never let a kid get thrown out on the street. And you have no idea how many people throw their kids out on the street because they can't handle their bad behavior. You know, that's bull. I took so many children into my home. And it just seems like since my adult life, I moved here to Nova Scotia to look after my mom, and I just seem to carry that through. I can't see anybody hurting. There are so many seniors in my area, and I do look after my mother, and she is 81 years old. You know, she's a firecracker, but she's still 81 years old. And if you've been watching my videos, you'll know that she's had a severe heart problem and all that. Now, the topic today is about the elderly, but it's about dementia. What a horrible, horrible freaking disease dementia is. And I've seen so much of it, where I live. Yeah, it's bad. Now, I look after a couple, or I help a couple. Twice a week I go to their place, and I do for them whatever's needed. She is in her late 70s, probably looks about 85 because of the stress and everything she's under. He is in his early 80s, but he has severe dementia. Now, I started going to this couple's place probably about last May, so that'd be May 2021, and it is now February, so it hasn't been all that long. It's been about, a few months. But the change in him that I have seen since I've started going there is incredible. And it is so sad. It is so sad. Like I'll go there, and whatever she needs to have done, I will do. I will do everything from laundry, clean their friggin' toilet if need be, if she's too tired or stressed out. I go split wood. I go cut wood. I bring the wood in. I shovel the snow. I cut their grass. I tend the gardens. You name it. Wash windows, whatever they need. He can't do it anymore. He can't. All he does is, if he goes outside, all he does is, now this winter, he'll put his boots and his coat on and his baseball hat, and he'll walk outside, take about 4 steps, and I don't let him go outside without me because he's so unsteady on his feet. He's going through a stage right now where he can get quite violent, and it goes off just like that, and he has no idea why he's doing it. He could be looking for a pair of scissors, can't find the scissors, and yet they're right in front of him. Well, he'll smash that drawer shut, and he yells and screams, and the poor wife, I'm not going to mention their names because of privacy, but the poor wife, it's almost, and she's such a tiny little thing, she just cowers. And it just breaks my heart to see. I've had relatives recently pass away of dementia, and this was my second cousin here. Her funeral is actually this Saturday. I am not looking forward to this. Anyway, so I wanted to discuss this horrible, horrible disease today because I've never actually looked it up. I've seen so much of it, but I've never actually done the research. Now, it says dementia is a chronic condition that can be more severe over time. Well, obviously, if you know anything about the disease, that it does, it progresses to death. It affects many, many functions, and it's not just the mental functions that it will affect. Now, it says here, you can have a decline in memory. Well, yes. Your planning stages, like what you're going to do for the day, it's just right out of the head. The language, the common words that you would say every day, you can't think of. You just don't know. Having proper judgment is another one. You just don't know where to go. You don't know what decision to make, whether it's a good judgment or bad judgment. And it's also the physical changes. Like this gentleman that I look after, he's getting to the point, I actually think he might have a little bit of Parkinson's. This is why I initially want to look this up, because the poor man is just shaking when he eats. Like he's shaking. He walks bent over, and that goes with a loss of coordination. I don't know. Maybe no, I won't say that. I was just gonna say something, but maybe I'll bypass that. Lack of coordination is a big one. Bladder control. Now I'm noticing this in him, and it's horrible to watch. It's not just bladder control, it's all control of your bodily waste, like all your functions. I don't know how many pants and sheets I have thrown out. And this was a big, big, strong man. And to see him decline, it's horrible. It's a horrible disease. Now, they also say here that your muscles, they get weak and stiff. Now he does. He walks all bent over now, and he can't carry things. Like for him to carry one piece of wood is a really big issue. He can't carry things. He's so weak, and he has trouble standing, which is another thing. Sitting now, see, he's doing that all right. He's doing now walking. He's starting to get a little shaky on his feet. And a really huge thing is changes in mood and behavior. Like I say, he can turn violent, and just like that. I just don't know. Like, I know there's different types of dementia, but they say it's from, like, what do they say? Abnormal proteins in the brain. Like, what? I'm going to have to look up the protein thing. The proteins in the brain. Reduced blood supply to the brain. Now that I can see that. Like you lose blood flow to anything and it's a major issue. Now you think you got a major organ up there that runs everything, and if you got loss of blood flow to it, it's going to do some big damage. Nerve cells in the brain that stop working properly. Well, that's kind of like a given. And when we're young, it's like, don't take drugs, you're going to kill your brain cells, you're going to kill your brain cells. Little did we know that getting old and getting a disease will do the same damn thing. Apparently, there's no cure for dementia, but they do have treatments that help ease the symptoms, so they say, or try to slow it down. They say it does improve the quality of life, but I find, and what I've seen is once you get it, it's pretty well hard to have a decent quality of life because it progresses, whether it's slow, like my cousin just, passed away, and hers was years. Now this gentleman, like I said, I've only been there for a few months, but it seems to be so fast, and to sit there and watch it's something that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Now the one that I really feel sorry for is his wife. She has 3 kids of her own, but they don't understand. They were in the denial stage, and probably still are, for a very, very long time. And she has to live with this and take care of him on a daily basis. And what she has to go through on a daily basis is absolutely horrible. The mood swings, the violent tendencies, the I don't want to eat, I do want to eat, the falling down, the confusion, and for her to keep her patience and her strength on a daily basis, it's hard. What I see her go through, let me tell you, I give this woman so much credit. So much credit, because it's almost like looking in, because I'm there so much, I guess. Looking in, I just shake my head and I think, how the hell do you get through every day and still wake up with a smile on your face? And she does. She'll greet me at the door with a big smile. And then I see that maybe he's having a bad day. And she's still, you can see the stress and the tears just waiting to fall. And she turns to me and she smiles. And I'm thinking, lady, I give you all the credit in the world. And anybody going through this, you stay strong. It's a daily process of the people that are caregiving their loved one with dementia. It's a daily process. It's a daily learning experience. Man, so much credit. God bless you. Seriously, God bless you, because I don't know if I could do it. I'm looking after my elderly mother, and that's hard. That's really fucking hard. With the mood swings and what she's going through, I don't know if I could do dementia. I don't. I really don't. Um, it's rough. It's a rough disease. And there will come a day when this gentleman will have to probably go into nursing care, 24-hour care into, a nursing home. And that might be the best thing for him. But until that day comes, I give this lady, his wife, a lot of credit. A lot of credit. Yeah, if there's anybody out there going through this, and the caregivers that are going through this, like I said, you stay strong. Because there is a light at the end of the tunnel for you. And for them. But that's at the very end of the tunnel, is for them. But you have to put a smile on your face. You have to look outside and see the sunshine. And just know that one day it's going to get better. And just be thankful that the days you do have together. So, anyway, this was a deep one. But it's been on my mind, and it's probably because I live with this on a weekly basis, that it's hard. It's hard. And kudos to you people. So, anyway, on a positive note, the videos that I put out last time, I was talking about a woman who has a channel, and I said it was Michelle Watts. Walks, not Michelle Watts. Michelle Walks. And I said I was going to check out her other channel. Her other channel is called Michelle After Dark. Check it out. Check it out. I'll try and put the link below. I'm still getting used to this YouTube stuff. And I haven't made enough videos to actually get used to the editing. Wow, that was a hard one. Must be the blonde hair. Huh? Could be the age. Okay, so check out Michelle After Dark. She's very good. She sticks to the facts. There's no drama bullshit. There's none of that. Check her out. I'll leave the links below. And I'll let y'all go. And you have a great day. And I'll check you next time. Okay? Bye. Love ya. Mwah. Shut it off.